Yes, this is Local 25 and the International Brotherhood of Teamsters taking on this company. There's one thing that we do better than anybody else in this country, and that's stick together, brothers and sisters. We are united more than we have ever been before, and that's what we're going to do to win this fight. Brothers and sisters, they create, train, they make bullies. And I'll tell you what we do to bullies in Boston. We eat bullies for breakfast. So get ready, UPS. Brothers and sisters, I get the opportunity today to introduce one of my best friends, but one of the greatest leaders I've ever seen in this union. We all know him. We all love him. He has made changes already in the first 60 days, 90 days, 120 days. It's happening like I've never seen before at the IBT. This guy is changing the country. He's changing the labor movement because of his fortitude. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our General President, Sean M. O'Brien.
One thing's clear is that Tommy Murray is truly the tight president with this sound system, and I apologize for that. We're going to get him a new one. Look, I appreciate the opportunity to be here. You guys got one of the best labor leaders to run Local 25 right now, Tom Murray. Let's hear it for Tom Murray. I want to thank the executive board, the agency of Local 25. It by far is the best local union in the entire country. I couldn't think of a better place to have our kickoff rally right back in South Boston, so thank you. Now, we are 365 days away from a potential strike. We're 365 days away from negotiating, I think, the best contract that we possibly can. There's two choices. Either we get the best contract, or we put this company on the street and set the example for the entire labor movement. And everybody's watching. Everybody's watching. Today is the 25th anniversary of the 1997 strike. Now, many people weren't here when that strike happened. I was, and many of you were. And look, a strike is a last option. However, when you have companies making record profits during a pandemic, when their profits kept going up and our wages keep going down, that's a problem. It's time to make certain that all these white-collar crime syndicates, corporate America, understand that they don't get goods and services unless Teamsters are providing those goods and services. That's why we're here today. Almost 140 days since we've been in office. And we wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the support of the rank and file members right here. UPS South Boston has been one of the strongest supporters of change in this union, and we needed change. Change was necessary because we were babysitting this organization. We weren't fighting for strong contracts. In 140 days, and my brothers over here from DHL will be having a two-man committee and ratification soon. They're going to have the largest contract that's ever been at DHL. Carho. We got 9% increases every single year. Got the best benefits moving forward. We got American Red Cross, ratified 93%. Jason Lopes is a lead negotiator right out of Local 25. So we are on fire, setting the tone for not only the Teamsters, but the entire labor movement. We've got John Murphy, who's the head of the freight division. 20 days into our administration, we almost shut down Holland Transportation because it was subcontracting our work. They have not subcontracted anything now. That's what strong leadership is about. But that leadership's only possible when we get the support of the rank and file members. And the best part about this UPS agreement is that because of the change, because of the convention last year and you supporting us to make that change, this negotiation is going to be different than any. There's going to be rank and file members sitting at the negotiating table with us, making certain we understand what is needed to happen to make this the most successful contract. And there's two purposes for it. One is we got to make sure we set the tone for the entire country. 2, we need a contract that we can take to these Amazon workers, because that's the biggest threat to our UPSs, our DHLs out there. And we take that contract and we show these workers who are not organized, who are getting tortured every day in the workplace, we show them what it is to work under a union contract, a strong union contract, the best contract in the industry. For failure is not an option. Now look, we got many issues at UPS. We got many, many issues. UPS is made up about 67% part-timers. And you know that fight for $15 per hour doesn't work anymore. We need to make certain that our UPS part-timers start out at $20 an hour, but more importantly, take care of the people that have been here a long time, not making $20 an hour. We need to raise the part-time rate of pay. We also need to eliminate the 22-4s. And I know we got some representatives over there from UPS. How you guys doing over there? You guys doing good? All right, just so you're here first, that 22-4 issue is a strike issue. We will put you on the street if you don't eliminate it. And that's what I've been doing recently. It's going around different parts of the country, talking to UPSs all day, all night. Make sure we understand what is going on. Now today, make no mistake, this is the kickoff, but we're going to be doing something every single day, every single week, every single month, until we get the strongest contract. Now, we got issues in feeders where they're subcontracting our work all over the country. That's going to end July 31st, 2023. We also have issues where, you know, they created that 22-4 position to get our regular package car drivers off the street, get them home with their families. You know, we went through a pandemic, probably the toughest time. But the pandemic we're going through at UPS right now with management, when they're saying they want our members off the street, it's called diabetes, right? And we got to figure a way to find a cure for the diabetes. And the diabetes is by telling package car drivers to vote for a contract that they were promised they'd be getting home. They wouldn't be getting forced overtime. So we need to fix Article 37 to ensure that our people get the opportunity to spend some quality time with their families. Now look, this is not going to be an easy task. And I would encourage everybody, and under the leadership of Tom Myrie, Local 25, and Joint Council 10, and we got a lot of our brothers and sisters from other locals, we are only as strong as our rank and file. So if you're walking in your building and you're going to your package car, or you're working on your belt, make sure you start talking to your co-workers. Make sure you start talking to that younger generation who's going to be voting on this contract when and if we get a deal. Make sure they understand how important it is to support your local union. This is not going to be an easy task. This is probably going to want to be the most difficult negotiations moving forward. And we can't do it alone. We have 340,000 UPS Teamsters across the country. 340,000 Teamsters that we need to start uniting. We need to start focused. One vision, one mission, one direction. That's going to be bigger, faster, stronger. We need to protect, preserve, and improve working conditions moving forward. And if you're not willing to fight, then you might want to think of a career change. Because look, we got the ability. We got $350 million in a strike and defense fund that you pay for. And that strike and defense fund is to guard against any threat to our organization and our members. And our biggest threat right now are these negotiations. Now we're going to go to the table trying to get a deal. Now I call on the company to come to the table and reward the people that make them the most successful company in the entire country. Look, I have the best job in the world because of you. I get to fight with corporations every single day. The Amazons of the world, the Elon Musks of the world, the Starbucks, Sergeant Schultz of the world. And it's great because you know why? They may have money, they may have power, but we got 340,000 rank and file members who I would put on the street against any corporation, any crooked politician moving forward. Because of you, we're going to change the face of the Teamsters, and we already have started. And we are not going to lose. Failure will not be an option. And I got a message for UPS. I got a message for anybody else, DHL, anybody else that wants to take us on. When you take on the Teamsters, it's a full contact sport. Put your helmets on and buckle your chin straps. Thank you very much. 1st, I used to do this all the time. When I was in town, I'd find a building, and I'd go into it, and I'd find a manager, and I'd say, August 1st is today. It's a great day, isn't it? And they'd look at me, and I'd say, did you get a raise today? No. Do you pay for your health insurance? I do. How's your pension? I don't have one anymore. Does your job ever get threatened? Every single day. Great day to be a fucking Teamster. Let's go.
Guys, can we get everybody up in front of the truck to get a group picture of everybody?
Yeah. Yeah.